What's up guys, it's your boy Nathaniel Massiah. So the video that you're about to watch is an absolutely crazy video that I did with Hardbody. The video is going to take you through my personal journey getting to this point now, and it's actually Hardbody's first athlete video. So to be a part of this, to be the first athlete that they do a video on, is a real honor, and I have to say thank you to you guys for putting me in this position. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. In fact, I know you guys are going to enjoy this video, and I'll catch up with you when the video is done. Peace. Also, I want to try to push this video out there as much as possible, and the way that you guys can help me is by liking this video, which lets YouTube know that you guys enjoy this type of content. Also by subscribing to my channel, that'd be really nice. We're on our way to 100k, so yeah. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. My name is Nathaniel Massiah. I'm 18 years old and I'm from South London. I'm still in school, I'm in my final year, but I'm also really into lifting weights, powerlifting, bodybuilding, and also sharing that passion with other people through my social media platforms. So I think the journey all started way before I actually stepped foot in the gym. It started, I think, when I was doing gymnastics. So when I was younger, I did a bunch of sports. I did athletics, I did basketball, but I think the sport that I was actually one of the best at was gymnastics. For gymnastics, you have to do a bunch of strength training and things like that, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And from then, you could kind of, see my potential for bodybuilding. I didn't see it at the time, but I remember my gymnastics coach, she used to call me Muscle Man, and I really, I was gassed when she said that. I was like, I don't know, I used to get, it used to make me feel good when she would say that. So I mean, I guess that she could see from then that, maybe I had a little bit of muscle at some point. I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old, but I think that's when the seed was actually sown from back then. So it wasn't until I got a little bit older that I really started getting to the gym. I started working out first at home. I had some dumbbells here. There are probably old videos on my old PC of me, lifting. I used to film myself and stuff like that. I started filming myself from a very young age in terms of with lifting. And then when I eventually got into the gym, I fell in love with it. I started with the deadlifts and everything like that. I remember when I was 13 years old, I did 100 kilos, and I was so happy about that. I came home, I told my parents, I probably told my friends, and yeah, the seeds in terms of powerlifting and 1 rep maxing that were sown from a very young age. It's funny because I've pretty much always trained the exact same way. From when I started training, I always had a passion for getting stronger, the compound lifts, but I've also had a passion for getting bigger, building more muscle, being lean and stuff like that. So I've always tried to incorporate both into my training. So when I started, I trained only a couple of days a week because I was going to school as well. And when I was younger, my parents actually said I could only go to the gym 2 days a week because they didn't want it to, interfere with my school in terms of, my grades and things like that. And I think from there, the seed was sown in terms of being able to balance the two, because I had to find a way to be able to use those 2 days to maximize my lifting potential, gain as much strength as possible. So I used to do a bunch of exercises. I used to do maybe 7, 8, maybe even sometimes 9 exercises in one workout, full body, just to try and get everything in, all the compounds, all the accessories. So from then, I think the discipline aspect was a factor in terms of being able to balance school and the gym, because my parents weren't going to let either of them slip, but I also didn't want to let either of them slip, because I was really competitive with my friends, and we used to compete in everything. We used to compete in sports, we used to compete in lifting weights, and we also used to compete in school in terms of grades. So I credit a lot of my drive to a lot of the things that I'm doing, to some of the friends that I had and some of the people that I met in secondary school that, you know, pushed me to be better. Because where I want to get to as an athlete is going to take discipline, it's going to take sacrifice, but I know that I'm willing to put in what it takes to get to where I want to go. And I know that continuing to improve myself physically, mentally as an athlete is going to be something that I'm going to thank myself in the future for, and I'm not going to stop until I get to where I need to be. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. To be honest, it was so good seeing the way that it turned out, because when I tell you the day of filming, it was a pretty long, decently hard day of filming, because there was gym clips here, there was clips at the gym, there was clips in the park, there was clips everywhere, a lot of clips, right? But seeing how it came out, it's just crazy. So I have to say thank you to Zane, ZP Visuals. He's an absolute magician when it comes to editing, and yeah, that video just came out crazy. I want to say thank you to the main man Brandon as well, giving me this opportunity to be the first Hardbody athlete. Like, literally when he called me and told me he wanted me to be the first Hardbody athlete, I was like literally shocked. I had no idea that that was even something he was like entertaining, like that idea. But yeah, it's just a blessing. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. A lot more coming from me and Hardbody in the very near future, so make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.